We're no strangers to a property conundrum.
We have one bathroom. I have to get up at the crack of dawn.
Kitchen doesn't work, the hall doesn't work, the garden doesn't work.
Across Britain, many of us are living in properties not built for the challenges of modern life.
But now, more than ever, we need our homes to work hard for us.
The kitchen is useless.
We're just zoned. We're just all separate. It's not good enough.
Yes, our homes need to be more than just the place we live in.
They're where we work, play, socialise, and even exercise.
I very much want to bring the garden into the house. I want our friends to come round and be wowed by it.
So we're looking back at our most brilliant builds.
Are you impressed?
I am mighty impressed.
Where I help couples tackle renovations of all shapes and sizes.
To show homeowners across the UK and you how to make the most of the space you have. Oh,
Look at that.
it's rather good, isn't it? Wow.
All in the name of resolving that famous dilemma.
Are you going to love it?
Or list it. Yes, when it comes to renovations, we always have a solution.
We?
I'd like to lend a hand now and again.
Today, the only way is up as we tackle loft conversions.
If there's going to be work, this is where it's going to be done.
We're looking back at two couples who reached for the sky
Just a little kind of oasis at the top of the house.
to get the space they needed for their growing families.
We need an extra bedroom, we need an extra bathroom.
There were some shocking revelations
It's quite terrifying from my perspective, to be honest. I thought you were on my side.
No. It's like tearing apart the house.
and a compromise or two
Your journey to work is slightly complicated.
That does put me off.
to put to bed that all-important question.
Are you going to love it?
Or list it. Don't you love a loft conversion?
No, I don't have loft conversion.
Because they're so often badly done.
So you can tackle a loft conversion without needing planning permission, but the building regulations, I think, are more complex than people might give them credit for.
There's a lot to a loft conversion.
Yeah.
There's quite a lot of people offering them, and then the figures can climb when you actually drill down into it. My fear with loft conversions is that people get themselves more bedrooms without the space downstairs reflecting those additional bedrooms.
Granted, there's a lot more to consider than, oh, I've got a big loft, let's use it.
Yeah.
But done in the right way, I think they're excellent extensions. It can be done from outside the building mostly, so it doesn't interrupt what happens inside until the very last moment. You can get extra bedroom space and bathroom space, and done well, I think they're brilliant.
Back in 2017, we helped Sarah and Peppa Fischer decide if creating space in the attic of their Victorian terrace would settle a 2-year argument.
It's a lovely house that we both love, it's in a great area, and I think it's got potential to grow with us. I really do.
I hope you're right, but I don't think you are.
Oh.
Sarah and Peppa were hoping to start a family. But with a crammed second bedroom and a Jack and Jill bathroom, the current layout doesn't even work for the family they have now.
There's 2 doors, which means that you can quite easily burst in on somebody who's in there, so it's...
Peppa's seen a lot more of my family members than she probably would have liked to.
Yeah.
If we want to have a family, the house simply won't work for us, so that's a big problem.
And as well as a small kitchen, there's the room that Sarah's dad describes as the horrible dark dining room.
Once your dad says that, you can't then not hear that whenever you step into it. You are emotionally attached to it.
Very emotionally attached.
Whereas I have a sensible hat on that says...
Heartless hat.
Heartless? Yes. Wow. Wow. If it's not practical, if it doesn't work for you, then what are you doing in it?
I couldn't agree more, Sarah. Time to solve this argument once and for all.
Here we go.
Hello.
Good morning. Hello.
Sarah, nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you,
Nice to
Sarah.
meet you. I'm Kirsty.
How you doing?
Peppa.
So hit us with it.
I'm very emotionally attached to this house, and so moving just doesn't feel like something that I want to consider, really. The location is just amazing because everything is walkable. We can take the dogs out and walk to a park. We can walk to bars and restaurants that we really like. And we do want to grow the family, and I can see that we would need more space for that. But I think we can get it here. A number of people have had loft conversions and have put in sort of another bedroom and another bathroom upstairs. So I just really think we should stay here.
Sure.
You two have obviously plenty of discussions on the topic.
Kirsty's being worryingly quiet.
I've got to put my cards on the table.
Very unlike you.
I think Sarah's right.
Ooh.
I haven't seen upstairs.
Yeah.
Just what I can see now.
Yeah.
I don't initially think there's enough reception space to justify a third bedroom. That is very unlike me because I am such a anti-moving person.
It's quite terrifying from my perspective, to be honest.
Yeah.
I thought you were on my side.
No, you see, this is what's quite interesting is that we must do whatever we think is genuinely in the best interests of our clients.
Well, this is a dramatic plot twist.
Right.
Yep, for the first time ever, I'm genuinely concerned that moving may be their best option. But I need to get a real sense of the square footage first.
Smaller bedroom to the back with a lot of stuff in it.
This is a lovely big room.
What happens in here? Oh, hello. Yes. I've never seen a layout quite like that.
But to be honest, it's the attic I'm most concerned about.
Thank you.
Loft conversions are renowned for being tricky and the most likely build to go wrong. And this one is particularly complicated. It's recommended that the highest point of the conversion should have a minimum clearance of 2.3 metres, which this plainly doesn't.
It's a big loft space, but looking at it, I think you'd have to lower the ceilings.
Lower that ceiling to get the
Lower the
regulation
floor here
height.
to get the regulation height up there.
Which would start to compromise this level quite
Well, it
significantly.
just cost a fortune.
As well as the cost, you'd also have to move the staircase, which would eat into the already crammed second bedroom. It's a huge amount of work and expense.
I mean, on the face of it, it's a fairly standard issue. Young couple want to start a family, haven't quite got the space to do it, but also can't afford to stay in the same area that they love. People move. It's what happens.
I mean, I've got to agree with you, Phil. I do think they should move. But I also think that if Peppa's determined not to move, then I can make this house easier to live in.
When planning a loft conversion, it's important to consider how you're going to get up into it. The placement of your staircase is crucial. A great option for space saving and symmetry is to place the staircase over the existing one. If this isn't possible, space will need to be taken from another room on the floor below. To minimise the impact, choose one that is either very large or rarely used. All loft conversions are subject to building regulations. When it comes to stairs, they must have a maximum steepness pitch of 42 degrees and minimum headroom height of 1.9 metres. But with loft conversions, as with life, just because you can do something doesn't always mean you should.
There's so much you could do and so much it isn't worth doing.
Sarah and Peppa have a budget of £50,000, but sometimes throwing money at a problem could mean very little or no return in terms of adding value. I would not be doing my job if I didn't mention that.
This is the plans for putting on a loft extension.
Yeah.
That is what I would call the Peppa plan.
Yeah.
So that is radically reconstructing this house to give you 2 double bedrooms, 2 bathrooms and a single bedroom.
The Peppa plan would involve lowering the ceiling on the first floor to allow enough head height for the attic conversion. We'd also have to take a chunk out of the second bedroom and bathroom to make room for the additional staircase, though at least this would create a one-door bathroom. On the top floor, with the help of a dormer, we'll finally have enough space to create an extra bedroom with shower room.
Putting a loft extension in this house is much harder than putting a loft extension in other houses.
Yeah.
This house is currently worth £525,000. The ceiling price is between £575 and £600. So you might get some extra money, but there's no guarantee of that.
OK.
Well, I'd like to be a fly on the wall in that sitting room tonight. There's a lot to be discussed.
If you agreed to, at this moment to say, do you know what, let's just list it, I think I'd be like, OK. But I don't think that's going to happen.
That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen.
I noticed how you took your arm away then as well.
Either way, someone is going to feel that they've really compromised.
50,000 is a pretty big risk, though.
I know. But we might well get that back.
The word might fills me with horror.
Probably.
Okay.
Almost definitely, perhaps will.
We've often talked about doing a loft conversion and the dangers and the compromise that you make to the floor below to get the stairs up. I think what you did there for Sarah and Peppa with lowering the ceiling was inspired.
Well, I had to. There was no choice. But it cost.
But the gain...
The gain for them, for what they wanted, was great.
Another couple wondering if their roof space would create the future-proof family home they needed was Alex and Danny Moore, who got married after falling in love at their local church.
I love this house.
I don't like it.
It's super practical. It's got an amazing view at the back. It's spacious. I can imagine our children on their bicycles.
It's a square box with square rooms. At the moment, I've got all my music stuff in the bay window of the dining room. When I'm pulling up at the house, it's more of a disappointment. You don't get like, oh, I'm coming home.
It's who you come home to that makes a house a home.
Yes, dear.
So we said we would buy this house in the short term and then we would move on. We never put an actual number on what short term meant. See, like short term for me...
2 or 3 years.
Short term for me is more like 5 to 10.
And with that in mind, when they put in a new kitchen diner, Alex was thinking it would be hers for a long time to come.
I love the kitchen space, the great entertaining space.
And whilst being close to church, their friends and Alex's work is really important.
Do you want tea or coffee?
I would like tea, please.
Danny's hankering after the rural life and a house in the country.
It's in a little village somewhere that's all quite quaint or out in the middle of nowhere.
For me, it just screams snow, not being able to get to work, terrible road. It's just not going to happen, love.
Hello! Good morning.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Phil.
I'm Kirsty.
Nice to meet you. Do you want to come on in?
I didn't see this house to be a family house. The curb appeal is another big deal. It's like, I don't like the front of the house. I don't like the estate that it's in isn't pretty.
But it's such a lovely leafy cul-de-sac and you've got such a lovely leafy view out the back.
There are some pros.
In terms of the actual living accommodation, it's just not quite big enough for you.
No, not at the moment. Yeah.
That can be sorted out. I think it's very important that everyone has their own space.
But rather than Danny's music stuff crammed in the corner.
Yes.
I'm not sure, Danny, how you didn't see this coming, to be honest. Never buy a house that you feel ambivalent about it, because there's always a risk that either you might be trapped in it by finances or trapped in it by a partner.
He's not trapped, because I'm going to find some houses that they're going to enjoy looking around.
But I admit it'll be a challenge to beat some aspects of this house. Not that that will stop me trying.
Lovely kitchen.
It is a nice kitchen.
They've obviously spent quite a bit of love and care and everything sorting this out.
So, they've spent a lot down here. It looks absolutely beautiful.
It does.
It doesn't take Miss Marple to work out that the problems lie upstairs with the 3 bedrooms.
Well, I can see why Alex doesn't want to move. She's occupying the 3rd bedroom as his music stuff's just crammed in a corner, poor fella.
Phil, have you seen this shower arrangement?
Yeah, I know, it's a bit weird, isn't it? It is a bit weird.
Well, it obviously doesn't get used.
But I'm not sure how much extra space and bedrooms will convince Danny to love this house, even with the thought of filling them with kids and keyboards.
Ah, yes.
Oh, this is the bee's knees, Phil, this is.
Well, this is the bit that he really loves when they bought the house.
Yeah.
Is the outside and the views. That's fantastic. That will be my difficulty to kind of challenge, to beat the rural outlook at the back.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm just going straight for the jugular. If there's going to be work, this is where it's going to be done.
With 40 grand of their hard-earned cash, I'm plotting.
I'm not scared of you, Danny.
OK.
I'm not scared of how much you want to move, because I know that you do need to do work to this house, whatever happens.
Yep.
Okay. So,
To create a loft conversion with grandeur that will blow Danny away, but will still keep them on budget, I plan to remove half the roof for an expansive dormer conversion and create an impressive master suite. Full-length windows and a Juliet balcony will make the most of the beautiful rural views, whilst an ensuite shower room fits into the corner. Plus, there's room for a cosy snug or even a nursery space. On the first floor, as well as upgrading the bathroom, Alex will keep her dressing room. But my trick is to run the staircase up from here, so that the other 2 bedrooms can stay as large doubles. One as a guest room and one for Danny's keyboards that are currently stuck in the dining room.
You've come up with something we haven't thought of, putting the stairs
No,
there.
yeah, we'd never thought about
Which-
putting the stairs there.
I thought we'd thought of everything.
I think what it enables you to do is get something quite luxurious with the minimum spend.
Definitely works as like a
It does.
5-year plan, maybe.
That's 5 more years than I've had already.
I know. Stealing
We've got
a year.
5 now in the bag. Just wait until it's done. No, I like it.
I like it a lot.
Fantastic. Brilliant. Phil's got this one in the bag. Danny and Alex will be moving. In 5 years' time. Yes!
Back in Walthamstow, despite Kirsty's reservations, Sarah and Peppa were forging ahead with their plans for a loft conversion.
We had to make sure that this house really couldn't meet our needs, and I think putting the extra bedroom in the loft might solve the problems.
First things first, the ceilings are lowered, which adds on average around £2,000 to £3,000 the cost of any conversion.
There's a huge hole in our house. There, and there, and there,
And there.
and there.
Yeah.
That's quite terrifying.
I think it's exciting.
I don't think we can change our minds at this point.
No.
Nope, it's too late now, Sarah. And if you think that hole's terrifying, then the next thing the builders are doing is taking off half the roof, tile by tile. Depending on the complexity of the job, loft conversions can take between 8 to 15 weeks. To create the recommended 2.3 metres clearance, the builders are making an opening for a dormer, which is an extension to the existing roof. This allows extra space and headroom, something Sarah and Peppa are sorely missing here.
Controversially, when I first came to this house, I said, you should list it. But Peppa is adamant that they're staying. So, let's see how it's going. Blimey. God, it's like tearing apart the house.
The second bedroom is smaller, but will still make a perfectly sized nursery. The stairs are in and, oh, just one door to the bathroom. And upstairs, a beautiful ensuite shower room and attic conversion.
The space up here is much bigger than I thought.
I love this space.
Yeah,
I think it's amazing.
really great. It's
Yeah.
nice and light, and the off-suite works really well. What I don't think has changed is the downstairs, because it hasn't.
I agree. I always worried this renovation would be top-heavy, and I also fear, judging by the location of the TV socket, that there might be an issue with where they want to put the bed.
Right. bed head a bit. Peppa, fancy walking out the door?
Well, yeah, I see what you mean.
The ideal place for the bed is below the window, but they'd have to move the radiator, so...
You could put it in here,
Yeah.
like that. The only thing about that is that slightly leaves that as a bit of a sort of odd space.
Planning a bedroom is tough, particularly in a loft conversion. So, there's only one thing for it. A trip into London town and a bit of shopping.
The average person spends 200,000 hours in bed. That's almost a third of our lifetime. So, the decision about what bed is probably something you could take quite seriously.
It's not just the size of the bed they need to think about, but also the headboard, whether it will fit under the eaves, and even whether the bed will get up the stairs. The mattress is the most important part of the bed.
Okay.
You should change your mattress every 5 to 8 years. And you should spend at least 10 minutes testing them.
Yep, that's me.
Yep.
That's me.
With mattress sorted, we're now on to storage. If you're short of space like Sarah and Peppa, beds can also be a great help in decluttering.
This is genuinely great extra storage. Look, so much storage.
Yeah, that's really good.
It really is.
Really want as much storage as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So big, you can even fit Kirsty in it.
I'm fine. I'm not claustrophobic at all.
Okay. Pop.
No, not funny.
I think it's hilarious, but please do not try this. Over in Preston, work is well underway to remove part of Alex and Danny's roof as they look to create the bedroom space they need for a future family.
Despite the challenges of winter approaching, it's not dampened Alex's enthusiasm.
I'm not being put off by the work being done, like, oh, it would just be so much easier if we just moved. No, I'm firmly still in love it camp.
And am I beginning to sway Danny?
I'm coming more towards love it with all the work going on and seeing it happen, but I think I'll be wanting to move again.
That's right, Danny. Keep remembering that you're in Team List It. Back in 2017, we helped two couples as they each embarked on a loft conversion. In Preston, Kirsty wanted to see how Alex and Danny were getting on with their build.
Work has been progressing, and I'm here to see if everything's gone to plan.
There's been massive changes to the outside and inside. The first floor revamp is already underway, with the bathroom looking fabulous, thanks to Danny and his dad.
Very smart indeed.
The builders have clearly motored along with the attic conversion.
Oh, this has really worked out. Gordon Bennett, look at that.
Danny has his heart set on finding a rural property, but now surely he'll appreciate the stunning country views he already has.
It's just funny because it's those house hunters who are looking for really rural who would want something like this.
It is, yes.
Yes.
Do we think
Yes,
you'll
I
be able
see
to
where
find
that's
a
going.
view anywhere else, Daniel, like this? Because I don't.
There's a lot of countryside around here. Yeah, it would just be lovely if the front matched the back.
But the front doesn't have to because you're looking at the back.
True.
Yes.
Now, I am troubled by one rumour.
One rumour?
Yes, that you were thinking of putting storage in that space.
Yes, the rumour is true.
Don't.
Oh, no.
Don't.
But where are my clothes going to go?
Downstairs, in the dressing area.
Oh.
Please trust me on this. I'm begging.
So what would we put in there?
The baby.
The baby's not here yet.
When the baby comes, you can put the baby in there. Before then, you can have a really nice chair and a bookshelf.
We've created around 29 square metres of stunning space here. Clogging it up with wardrobes could lose the unique appeal of this room and destroy all the versatility it offers.
And what I just think is that this is just a little kind of oasis at the top of the house, almost a kind of floating on a cloud of serenity up here. Am I selling this?
Yes, you're selling it to me.
Yes.
So now we just need to decide how we're going to actually furnish it, what we're going to do, colours and things.
while Alex and Danny decided on the final touches for their loft conversion. Over in Walthamstow, it was my duty to show Sarah and Peppa that no matter how brilliant Kirsty's plans were, the only way they were going to get a 3 to 4 bed, open plan home with garden was to move outside of their beloved E17 postcode.
Well, note, please, the parking spot.
Yep, very nice.
Very useful.
And the large semi-detached house that it sits in front of.
Okay.
Very
grown up.
You are allowed in because it's comfortably under budget.
Really?
My first property in Chingford was 15 grand under their £600,000 budget and offered all the space they could need for a growing family, including a lovely southwest-facing garden.
Come on in. To a big, generous hallway and through to the dining room. What?
I didn't think we could afford anything like this. I can see you're moving in already.
I can see you're thinking about it.
But there was one sticking point.
We haven't talked about the commute.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the question.
By my reckoning, Peppa, I think your journey to work is slightly complicated,
Okay.
but it would be done in 55 minutes.
Okay. I mean, I really like the house, but that does put me off.
My next house in Chelmsford was just under budget and a whopping 50% larger than their home in Walthamstow.
Peppa's looking less than convinced, but
Smile,
come on,
smile, smile.
best foot forward.
But yet again, the travel time was an issue.
Is it worth the hour and 6 minutes commute?
My gut feeling is no, because that feels too far and because it feels further from our families as well.
I think I feel the same.
Fine, don't worry.
Okay.
But you know what they say, third time lucky. Having learnt my lesson, we're scurrying back to East London and to Enfield, just 7 miles north of Walthamstow. It's a more acceptable and less complicated commute than Property 1.
That is a very pretty semi-detached house. Lots of bedrooms, lots of reception rooms, lots of bathrooms.
Nice.
I'm really excited about this one.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a look inside.
Peppa's right to be excited, for this Victorian semi is set over 3 levels and boasts not 3 but 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. It's slightly over budget at $625,000, but unlike their current home, downstairs is light and airy. There's a stunning lounge, playroom, kitchen with separate dining room, and a large garden, meaning it's an entirely future-proof family home.
It's clean and tidy, got a bit of character to
I
it.
love that.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Peppa, you seem to be feeling a bit more open to things now.
Seeing the space and the light that we could get, maybe now's the right time to find a sort of 10-year house or longer.
And there's still the upstairs to uncover.
Wow.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
It is very nice. 4 bedrooms.
Wow.
That's mad.
Yeah.
Commute's not too bad.
So it just literally takes all the boxes.
Well, just wait till you see what's next, Peppa.
It's good, it's great.
There's a gate there.
Oh, what? Really?
Go on.
That's a big surprise.
It's literally a secret garden. Oh, my word.
Little house at the end of the garden.
Oh, mate.
2 rooms, windows, power.
Nailed it.
I think we've got a lot more to think about than we did
Terrific.
Which
a
is
couple of days ago. Yeah.
a real step forward.
Well, I'm really happy because I feel that I've been able to empower them in their decision-making. And hopefully they will now be able to see beyond life in Walthamstow towards a great big fat listed.
Looking smug there, Pip, but let's just wait till my work on their house is done.
No, generally, I was quite surprised at how open-minded Peppa was, given how much she loves Walthamstow.
It's definitely the place to be.
Well, this is where Peppa really wanted to stay.
I know. And you just took her to Chelmsford. Oh, well done, Phil.
Yeah, that one was... I knew it was a bit of a gamble.
I know I recommended that they should list it. But once they decided they wanted an attic conversion, I went for it to make sure it worked.
So, will they be upping sticks?
Or settling in.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. How you doing?
Downstairs, my suggestion of a simple lick of lighter paint and some decluttering has made the space feel much bigger. But it's the upstairs where the magic has been done.
Oh, that's very smart.
It is very smart, Phil.
Before, there was no corridor, just 2 bedrooms interconnected by a long bathroom. Now my plan has completely opened this floor to make room for the attic stairwell.
The landing, it doesn't feel pokey, it just works, it feels very natural.
And it is light. I was a bit worried that it was going to be dark, but it's not.
The embarrassing Jack and Jill bathroom has been reduced in size, redecorated and tiled with just 1 doorway.
Love the tiles, love the radiator, sink.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Sounds like you want to move in, Phil. And who wouldn't? Because although the second bedroom and bathroom have been reduced in size and the ceilings lowered, the finish is impeccable. The master bedroom is also now home to a useful storage divan bed similar to the one I showed them.
The bedroom is smaller, the bathroom is smaller,
Yes.
and neither of them feel like they're smaller.
No, that's true. Somebody's done you a good job.
And then.
Well, this is the
Yeah.
game changer.
I
up
think
here,
this
isn't
is
it?
You're going to be quite surprised.
The tour de
I
force.
certainly was.
You seem worried, Phil.
As he should be. For where there was once a disused attic space, there's now a stunning 226 square foot attic conversion, with a large bedroom and shower room, meaning room to expand as a family.
I must be careful not to hit my head in these low ceilings.
In your dreams, Phil Spencer. In your 7-foot fantasies.
I mean, it's lovely. I don't want to take anything away from what you've done. I think it's fantastic.
It's
I'm getting a little bit kind of sway because the house is now so top-heavy, it's practically falling over. But
No, this is a 3-bed house, and this is a very multifunctional space.
Despite all this structural work and decoration across 3 floors, they only went £1,000 over their 50 grand budget.
Originally, local estate agents came and valued this property for £525,000.
Yeah.
And how much have you spent on it?
£51,100.
Well, it's good that it's worth £625,000 now.
is that right?
625? Really?
Yes.
That's a staggering 50k return and a much higher market price than even I predicted.
I don't want to take anything away from what you've done to the house. I think it's brilliant. But I did show you houses that were considerably bigger, and it showed that, you know, there is life outside of Walthamstow.
Yeah, no, it's true.
I know that whatever decision you make, it's a good one. And that's what I'm really happy about.
So, brings us to the question. Do you want to love it?
Or list it.
We're going to love it.
Yes.
Just doing this, doing what we've done to it, has made me fall back in love with it.
Yeah.
There's scope within this house for the next few years, at least, like 4 or 5 years.
It's changed my mind in the sense that maybe this house isn't forever and ever house. I think we do appreciate that we don't want to keep pouring money into this one house. I think we're done now.
Yeah.
I'm really pleased that you've made any decision.
That was doubtful in the beginning. Touch and go.
And you're both really happy with it.
Yeah.
That makes us happy.
The house feels transformed, and I think all my concerns about having a big enough space for people to stay have totally been allayed.
I did show Sarah and Peppa some amazing houses, particularly that first one. Actually, even the person who wanted to leave, once they've got a new house and it's all painted and looking pretty and a bit different, they're always going to prefer it.
Yeah.
But there is life outside Walthamstow, and one day they'll be ready
Not
to
for
take
those
it.
two, I don't think there's life outside Walthamstow. They absolutely love it.
In Preston, Alex and Danny were also planning to start a family. And it was my job to show them that no matter how brilliant Kirsty's plans were, they were only going to get the space they needed and character Danny was desperate for if they moved. My first property, 9 miles north of Preston, was a charming 3-bed semi with seriously impressive country views.
Is that rural enough for you, dear?
Definitely rural enough.
But despite being comfortably within their £280,000 budget and boasting an enormous plot with potential to extend, the house did have its issues.
I think the setting is amazing.
Yeah, it's just disappointing in terms of space.
For my next offering, I took Alex and Danny to the outskirts of the village of Rufford
Oh.
This is nice.
Oh, wow.
to see a spacious family home with all the character and charm their semi was lacking.
Compared to our house now, how much nicer does that look?
Not saying anything.
Alex stunned into silence. Well, this place must be good. And it gets better inside. 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms upstairs, and a fabulous open-plan living, dining, kitchen downstairs. And wait for it, under budget at an incredible 250 grand. How do I do it?
Oh, wow.
It's definitely our style.
Yeah, what we've tried to create in an ex-local authority.
Say no more. Say no more.
Oh, my days.
Oh,
Right, wow, OK.
nice. Very nice. Very nice.
From the noises Alex is making, I think Kirsty could be losing this one.
Yeah, it's really, really nice.
Sort of exactly how I'd picture a dream house.
Oh, shut
Like
up.
this. So this must be the master.
Oh.
Nice.
I do like this.
She's properly squirming about. She likes the house, so.
Is this
true? Definitely made.
Yes, yeah, it is really nice.
Yeah, I'd trade our house for this straight away.
And things only got better for my final property.
Not
Yep.
as rural as where we've come from.
No, but it's...
But you've got wonderful woods and walking there. I think it's a really handsome house.
It is, it's really pretty.
Set up high on the hill, this impressive Victorian semi is so grand and spacious, it's positively stately.
Coming through the porch, past the stained glass windows, into the traditional living reception
Oh, my goodness.
room.
Right.
Proper ceiling
Wow.
height, corners,
Look at that
sash
detail.
windows, working fireplace. It comes at a price. It is top-end budget. They're asking 285.
Right, OK.
It's 5 grand over budget, but the opulent feel here is worth every extra penny. And whilst the current layout has a separate kitchen and dining room, it wouldn't take much to create the open-plan layout they like.
Kitchen diner spread across the back, enjoying the view out towards the garden. Absolutely.
Long term, it's probably what we would do.
As well as finding a house with character and space for a family, an extra room for Danny's music could really seal the deal.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
This is my music room.
You've got it in one. Well done. This is absolutely perfect.
It is. I mean, it's not gonna. The sound's not gonna go anywhere.
No, it's not. Oh, Phil, you have excelled yourself.
Oh, this is nice.
Oh, and there's a cot in the window.
Got everything. You got a little fireplace in there.
Yeah.
Danny, you wanted a house that you were going to drive up to and be proud of. Does this do it?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
And Alex, when you had in your mind's eye and you described the house that might tempt you, the type of house, was it anything like this?
Yes, definitely. I didn't
So
think
that's just where we are. Okay, I'm just setting the scene.
I genuinely didn't think we'd ever be able to afford a house like this.
Phil's found some amazing houses that even I didn't think would get in budget.
Oh man, am I confused?
I really didn't think Alex was for turning, but here we are, 2 out of 3 properties have seriously hit the spot. So the cat is firmly amongst the pigeons.
Well, you, the cat and the pigeons might want to wait until we've seen the transformation of the house now that the build is finally finished. Well, there's nothing to see on the outside, Phil. All the glory's on the inside.
What, you mean you haven't sorted Danny's major issue?
You wait, just you wait. Hello.
Hi, gang. You look like you were expecting us.
On the first floor, the old dated bathroom has been completely gutted and replaced by a stylish new suite, contemporary tiles and a fresh coat of paint.
Have you seen anything like that on your tours?
Very smart.
Second-hand freestanding tub.
You've been pinching things out of skips again?
No.
Ex-display.
Yeah.
More practical thinking from me meant that despite installing the stairs to the loft in here, Alex kept her dressing room.
Masses of storage.
Yeah.
Everything very tidy and everything very easy to see, very light. I mean, it's like a giant walk-in wardrobe.
Anyone would have thought you're an estate agent.
I'm not, Phil.
It's not going to take any estate agent spiel to convince someone to love this house, especially when they see the real showstopper up top. In what was once the wasted, dusty attic, we've created a magnificent master suite.
I guess he sounds more excited than anyone.
Elegantly decorated, with pieces we picked out together and stylish items of furniture. A huge master bedroom that makes the most of the unrivalled views.
I'm not going to say a word. I love the black, love the sink.
Oh, my God, you got a shell. Where did you get the shell?
Yes, we found a clamshell.
Oh.
It's very cool.
The shower room totally complements the unique and luxurious room.
He's looking shaky. Oh.
It's very nice.
It is, isn't it?
Also...
That bit.
That, I do love that.
That bit.
Yeah, that
Sets
bit.
it apart because
Yeah.
it's different.
Yeah.
I would not expect that at all.
I'm so chuffed I insisted on keeping this room clutter and storage free. With areas to sit and relax, it really creates the opulent feel.
Oh,
Well done.
Guys.
Well done, you must be pleased.
It's far exceeded any expectation that I had of what it was actually going to be.
Well, I'll concede that it's a lovely room, but there's some things that haven't changed.
You've turned a three-bedroom house into a nicer three-bedroom house. So poor old Danny hasn't got his music room and he hasn't got a prettier-looking house.
No, I think you'd struggle to
I
find
would
a four-bedroom house that's got this much space.
I would concede a baby would be more important than a music room as well.
Well done, dear. Aww.
And Phil, until a little person arrives, one of the two large double bedrooms on the first floor can be Danny's music room. Spending $38,000, £2,000 under budget, they've actually added £42,000 to the value. So £4,000 more than they spent, and they've created the perfect family home.
Not so fast, Ms. Allsop. Don't forget, I also showed them some stunning houses.
You seem to both really like properties 2 and 3.
Yes. The search was crippling for me. It's probably the only way I can describe it. It was just, there was a lot of nervous laughing because the houses were just incredible.
My plan was just to open your eyes and get you to see there are other things out there, and it sounds like I did.
Yes.
So it seems that you've now got a house where you can have a baby and somebody to stay.
Yeah.
I mean, it still looks like it always did, and it's still in the little cul-de-sac that it always was. But is it a long-term house?
So the question is, are you going to love it?
Or list it?
We're going to love it.
You know, we've got a lot of years ahead of us. It's never going to be our final house. But in this immediate future...
For the foreseeable future, there's no reason to move, so...
Danny, you really weren't happy with this house. Of course, I want everyone to be happy.
Apart from me.
Apart from Phil, yeah, obviously. What has changed your attitude?
I think I've realised how much space is actually a luxury. Yeah, I think now with all the loft conversion, that master suite is something that I look forward to like driving home to. But Kirsty's plan that she came up with was spot on. There's no reason to move, so let's nest and make this home.
Aww.
3 years on, Alex and Danny are now a family of 3 after welcoming son Frederick. They're also planning on a move. So take that, Kirstles.
Do you think you'll ever be totally convinced on loft conversions?
We've seen some ones which are damaging and damage the value of properties. It's not a solution for everybody. I take each loft conversion individually, but that was one of the most successful upper builds we've ever done.
When appropriate and done in the right way, they're excellent.
Yeah.